Right, so today I want to show you how to do a card that has a pop-up feature in the middle. So this is my first card that I did with birthdays on the front. So it looks like a normal card, but when you open it, out pops a birthday card. Switch my light on so you can see it. And so it just pops up from the middle, like that. And I've also decorated the back of it as well. So that was the first one I did, and then I've also done one with a bear, a male card. So again, you've got the bear on the front, and then when you open it up pops the bear. And this was something I saw Jennifer Maguire do on her channel when I wanted to have a go, because I thought it was such a fun little pop-up thing. So let's get started. So you'll need a card blank. Now I've chosen a top opening card, but you could do a side one. You just need to connect it in a different place. But today we're going to do the top opening card. So you want a card blank, and this is literally the length of an A4. So it's the length of an A4, and it's a bit wider than it should be, but it should be half an A4 width-wise. So your normal kind of, so it turns out like that, your normal kind of 4x6 kind of card. Okay, so you've got your card blank, and then you also want some kind of pop-up feature. Now you can use a die cut if you want to, or you can use a stamped image. I'm going to use a topper, and I'm going to use a nice easy one to do, which is a rectangular one. Okay, so this is the easiest way of doing it, with a rectangular one. So when you do your first card, I advise you do a simple thing, make it easy for yourself, and use a rectangular one. So this rectangular one, I need two pieces that are this big. So I need this piece and one other piece. So I've cut out another piece, just a bit of blank card, but if I put it behind there, you'll see it's the same size as my topper. And you can just see where I've just trimmed, because I've got these little corner bits here. I've just literally done a diagonal just to get rid of those pieces. Okay, so you want to make sure that you have two pieces that are the same size. Okay, and preferably I would go with a square or a rectangle to start with. You also need two pieces that are the width of your topper. So if you see, I'm going to go where the where you've got the little corner cutouts. My width is just slightly shorter than the width of that bit there. Okay, so I'm going to go with that. So I've got two of those, and then the length of them, it depends on your topper. I would say the length needs to be 1/4 of an inch plus approximately half of your topper. Okay, so this, if I score, well, let's do that now actually. So on these pieces, what you want to do, these two pieces, so this is going to go, that the width of it is the width of my topper. Therefore, I need to score that way, across from left to right. So I'm going to turn my card, I'm going to put it into my trimmer, and let me just get I'm going to turn it into my trimmer, and I'm going to score at 1/4 of an inch. So can you see, that's the width of my topper, and so I've scored up 1/4 of an inch all the way across. Okay, and you're just going to bend that and give it a good crease to make like a little foot. See the little foot? So you can see how the little foot is only 1/4 of an inch wide, and then you've got the rest of the card, and the width of it is the width of my topper. So we're going to repeat that on the other piece. So again, if you look at this one, you will see, if I turn this over, I have a little foot that is 1/4 of an inch in, and then this is the height, which is roughly half of the height of my topper. And if I turn it over, this here is the width of my topper. Here's my topper, it's the width of my topper. Can you see that? Okay, so then what you want to do is you're going to need red tape for this. You can use wet glue if you want, but if you're going to use wet glue, it needs to be very, very strong wet glue, and you're going to have to wait to get it, you know, to stick. And you're going to put red tape just on the back of your foot piece. We'll call it a foot piece. Okay, like that. Just put 2, not on the foot for now. Just do it on the actual bit of card. We're going to take that tape off. We turn our topper over, it makes it a bit easy. Turn your topper over, fold your little foot under. There's my little foot, fold it under like that. And then, with the foot facing you, you're going to stick it down so that this creased edge here on your foot marries up with the edge, the bottom edge of your topper. So that is going to go on there like that. Okay, so now I have a topper. It's got a little foot hanging out the bottom. You see that? Little foot hanging out the bottom of it. Okay, and I've stuck my card on the back. So you're going to do that again on the back, the piece that's going to go on the back of that card. So again, you're going to take your little foot, you're going to put tape on here. And you need to use red tape, strong tape, because if you use white tape it might well not be strong enough. So I'm going to peel the backing off, and then again I'm going to do the same thing again. So I'm going to flip my little foot under, turn the whole thing over. That crease is going to go at the bottom of your back piece. Like that. So then again I have, so that's my right side that you're going to see. This is the inside where my foot is, and you see how it just bends over like that, little foot bends over, that's 1/4 inch. Okay, so when you've done that, so you've now got 2 pieces, front and back, and you've got 2 little feet sticking inwards towards each other. So now what you're going to do, if we turn them over so we've got the inside, we're now going to put tape just on this top section. And I would probably, if you've got thick red tape like this one is, then you will probably need just 1 width of it, I would say. What am I doing? Actually, we do 2. No, I'll do 1. Right, okay. So you probably need 1 width of tape just at the top. So you put your red tape just at the top. So there's the top, turn it over, that's the top. Okay, so just on the top you put your red tape, you peel off the backing, and then you take your other piece, you turn it over so that now you've got both little feet pointing towards each other, and you're going to stick those 2 together like that. So then when you open it up, you have the front, the back, and if you put it side on, it's fastened at the top, but the bottom, the 2 little feet are facing each other. If you open those feet out so they're flat against each other like that, and then you're going to put a line of very thin red tape along there on both sides. So on the front and on the back. The front tab and the back tab. So you're going to put 1 piece of red tape on there like that, on the bottom of that foot. Turn the whole thing over, and at the front of this foot, which is the front foot, you're going to put some more red tape on. Like that. So I've got the front red tape looks like that, and the back red tape looks like that. Okay, so that's my topper. So now what you're going to do is take your card, open it up, take your topper with the right side facing, and you're going to put, well, you need to take the backing off Take the backing off the front one actually. So take the backing off your tape on the front. Like that. Now, see where the crease is? You're going to take your foot and you're going to put it right into that crease. So I can't push that any further because it's now in that crease. Can you see? It's in the crease. And the bottom of the foot, the 2 feet are flat next to each other. They're not pointing in, they're flat. And they're sticky. The top bit is sticky. That's a sticky bit there on the top there. I'm then going to shut this card with those in that crease. Press together on the crease, like that. And when I open it up, my topper has stuck on that one side. Can you see? It's stuck on that one side. The other side's not stuck yet. So now with the back, you're going to do exactly the same again. So you're going to take the tape backing off and you're going to close the card onto the foot and give it a good press down. So now when you open this card, your topper pops up. And that is how you do your pop-up. And then you can just go ahead and decorate the front. Right, so to finish this card off, I've just taken some backing paper, some striped backing paper that came free with the magazine, and I'm going to stick that onto the front of my card. And then we're going to take this one, and we're going to do this one at a bit of a jaunty angle. And then we're going to have my cake. There we go. And that's my card finished. So in the middle, the outside you've got that, and then you open it up and you've got the card and the cake. So I'll probably I'll stamp a happy birthday inside. And so that's your card finished. So hopefully you'll have a go.